Hi, I'm Tim. I'm the manager for Woodlands Community Development Trust.
Hi, I'm Janie and I'm an artist, but I also live in West Princes Street and I have a raised bed in the community garden.
Over there.
Over there.
So it's been 6 years since we built the community garden now.
It's looking pretty good, there's a lot going on.
It's been a lot of hard work, but we're really proud of the garden. We really love the way it looks.
Because there was a lot of artists involved at the beginning, I think, wasn't there?
Yeah, we've had a lot of involvement with Glasgow School of Art. There's a lot of artists living locally and a lot of events over the year which we've had with artists. So there's always been a strong involvement with the community garden, with the local artistic community. Anyway, Janie, I wasn't meant to be talking to you about the garden. I'm meant to be talking to you about Woodlands Workspace. So should we wander down and have a look at it?
Yep, let's go. Go and have a look.
So you can see the site for Woodlands Workspace is literally 2 doors down from the community garden on West Princess Street.
And you can get to it round the back as well, can you?
Yeah, you can walk back from the garden round the back lane.
So this space has been empty for quite a long time, hasn't it?
Yeah, there's been nothing on site for more than 20 years now.
It's been quite a mess. I remember walking past it and thinking, what on earth is going on there?
The previous building was demolished in the 1990s because there's a lot of coal mines in the area and mining subsidence. Then it was compulsory purchased by the council again in the mid-1990s, but there's been nothing on site for more than 20 years.
So when did you guys get involved?
Well, we were given a temporary licence to occupy back in 2012 from Glasgow City Council through their stored spaces schemes. We've done a wee bit of improvements on site, put in a ramp, replaced some fencing, and then for the last almost 4 years now we've been negotiating with them council to try and get a longer term lease.
I hear you've had some good news recently though, haven't you?
Yeah, fantastic news that just in the last couple of weeks we've finalised a 15-year lease off Glasgow City Council. Took an awful lot of work, but we're there now, and as of the 27th of June 2016 we have a 15-year lease on a peppercorn rent to occupy this site and to help us develop Woodlands Workspace. I mean, the work's actually going to take place in 2 phases. So phase 1 is actually up at the top at the car park area where we're going to put a small community hub building. It's going to be a similar size to the one in the community garden, but it's going to have toilets, it's going to have electricity, it's going to have Wi-Fi and a meeting space. And that meeting hub will be shared between the community garden and then eventually the artists who are going to be on site.
Sounds brilliant.
Because of the site's history, the ground conditions aren't that stable, so we're using a lightweight cross-laminated timber for the building structures. We've got a really fantastic architect, Bruce, from Craft Architecture, and he's been really passionate in driving the whole project forward. So the first phase we've got the funding for, we've got planning permission, and things should be happening on site from the autumn. The building is constructed off-site. There's a small Scottish firm, Carbon Dynamic, I think they're up near Inverness. We're already starting the manufacturing of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay the foundations, we're going to put in the utilities, and they come along, crane it in, and bingo, there's your community hub building. The second phase will be the actual artists' studios, and they're going to be in line with the tenement building there. One of the beauties of it that they're also going to be designed to be stackable. So initially we hope to have 4, but over time, if the ground conditions allow, we could add them up. Some of them will be let to local artists or craftspeople, but at least one of them will be reserved for maybe community arts organisations or residencies, so that the people who've got the studios can then do some programming and arts event at the garden. And it will just be really quite exciting to have the 2 projects working in synergy next to each other.
I suppose from my experience, most studios for artists are either in the city centre or over in the East End, and there's not really much provision in this part of the West End anyway. So
we're very keen that it's going to be a local resource, both the community hub building and the artist studios, very much for local groups and local individuals, enabling people to both live and work in the Woodlands area, staying in the Woodlands area, but also adding value to what's already going on in the community garden.
sounds great.